Yo, what's up guys? My name is Sven. I'm a director and DP from the Netherlands. A couple weeks ago I shot this music video with my good friend Adram. He's an artist and I wanted to show you guys how we pulled this shoot off with a $0 budget. So let's get into it. If you haven't watched the video yet, make sure you watch it before watching this video. I'm gonna put a link in the description, because otherwise you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. First of all, I want to do a big shout out to Cole Bennett and Lyrical Lemonade. A large part of this video is inspired by this video of SSG Kobe MIA and So Fago with Knock Knock. A little bit of the Tim Burton style. Also love Tim Burton, of course, The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's amazing. So the location for this video was like an old abandoned church, and my friend Adram used to go there when he was little. Now it's used for students housing, but there's still a part which is like intact and like still the same as it was back then. So basically we just walked in and said school project. We just got the green light. We didn't have to pay anything, so it was a big blessing. It's a crazy good location. Crazy that we got to shoot there for free, but we pulled it off for $0. But yeah, that's basically the location. And there's like a forest next to it and a big yard where we also made some shots. Okay, so this first shot is a medium shot. That's my favorite shot of the whole video. To light this shot, I used some normal cheap ass LED panels. For the key light, I let it come in from the left side. I let a friend of mine, Ronnie Beats, I let him hold a $10 diffuse thing. I'm also using it right now to light my face. And then we got like a little colder or backlight. Also second cheap ass LED panel. Just a nice little backlight. Put it a little bit colder because I like the color difference. And then to make the effect of the flashing on the background of the trees. Love how it looks. I put my aperture 300D, just blasted it into the forest with the strobe setting on. Looks fucking crazy. And then for a second shot, featuring artist T-Bag on this video. Amazing guy. First medium shot was like 50mm, second shot was like 85. To get like a little bit more of a dynamic feel. Changing the focal length on the shot when cutting to both the shots. Just feels a lot better. And then at last I also did like a handheld wide shot. Yeah, it's basically still the same lighting setup, just pulled everything a little bit further away. Also like how that one looks, but the 50 and the 85mm just looks the best. But still needed like the handheld shot just to get the energy in the video a little bit higher. I'll also put a lighting diagram for this medium and medium close shot in screen right now, so you guys can see a bit better how I did it. I know I'm not the best explainer. And of course I also made some normal shots in the church, like a real wide shot and some on the Ronin stabilizer. Just like some general performance scenes, which you can also always cut back to. For lighting this, I didn't really do much. I just put the aperture on like the left side, blasted it at 100% in the wall, and it bounced back, created a little bit of a soft light from the left side, but that's all. I also couldn't really do more because all the lights I have is the aperture and two cheap ass LED panels. So that's all I had, but I think it still looks real nice. For a little bit of a story to the video, I like printed this paper from like, it's like a monster from Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was a big thing in my childhood. I loved the show. So a bit of nostalgia putting it back in the video. So I printed it out, spilled a lot of tea over it, and I put it in the oven. So you get a bit of this old paper effect, like an old map or something. I let him hold it. I took a close-up of the maps where you can see like the monster and everything. So the claw later in the video makes sense. To make clear that we're exploring, searching for a monster. I gave my friend Abram an old VHS camera I had laying around here. So I put it on night vision mode, let my friend hold it in his hand like this, a bit like a vlogging camera. It really helped to make like a little bit of the story elements more clear to the viewer. You can also see the camera in this shot, which is also like a little bit of a story shot where we start off with the claw, the hand, and then we pan to Adram and T-Bag standing there, watching it, acting a little scared, and like Adrian pulls like the camera out to film it. So for this shot I put like my aperture 300G coming in from the left side with a spotlight mount on it, and we put lots and lots of smoke in this room so you can see like the trails of the light. We also put, I think it's called a gobo or something, to get like the light pattern. So if you look on the right side you can see a hand claw thing. It's inspired by the German expressionism and just Tim Burton German expressionism. So I will pull that up. I got like this plastic glove, yellow thing that you use for cleaning and stuff. And then with some carton I cut out like some fingers that look like a monster claw or something. And I taped those around the glove. And then I got my friend Martijn. He held the glove in one hand and then he got his phone behind it. And then shine the light on the wall with like the hand in front of it. Creates a real sharp shadow, which was perfect. So that's how we got like the monster thing. That's basically all for the lights. Just the phone light with the hand and then the aperture with the spotlight mount coming in from the left side. I also put the lighting diagram for this shot on screen right now. Then the last shot, which I'm gonna explain, is this Nightmare Before Christmas inspired thing. Paul Bennett also did it in the MIA video. I did it a little bit differently. I don't know much about Blender, I just know the basics. So I tried my best to make Nightmare Before Christmas hill. It's not perfect, it's good enough. Didn't have more time to make it better, but it's alright, it worked. And then the green screen, it's like $10 green screen. And we had to do it outside in the dark because we didn't have time to do it inside. So it was the worst thing to key ever. It was so bad. I was forced to put this static TV effect on it. Otherwise you would see like holes in keying and it was the worst. But yeah, so we filmed him standing on like a stone pillar or something. And then I made the Nightmare Before Christmas hill in Blender. And the green background is just a circle with a gradient on it. In Photoshop. It's very easy to do. You can do this with like simple materials. $10 green screen. Put the TV effect on it. It always looks good and it's done. I hope you got some insights on how I made these shots, how I did it all with a $0 budget. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, of course. I'll be posting some more content on this channel. And yeah, see you guys next time.